The Irish and Celtic Music Podcast, show number 747. Welcome to the Irish and Celtic Music Podcast. I am Mark Gunn, your host, and also host of Pub Songs and Stories, where every song has a story. Every episode is a toast to Celtic and folk songwriters. Discover the stories behind the songs from the heart of the Celtic pub scene. Now, this podcast is for fans of all kinds of Celtic music. We are here to build a diverse Celtic community and help the incredible artists who so generously share their music with you. If you hear music you love, please email the artists, let them know you heard them on the Irish and Celtic Music Podcast. These musicians are not part of some big corporation. They are small indie groups that rely on people just like you to support their music so they can keep creating it. Please show your generosity, buy a CD, album, pen, shirt, digital download, or join their community on Patreon. You can find a link to all the artists in the show notes along with show times when you visit our website at CelticMusicPodcast.com. Email follow at bestcelticmusic.net to learn how to subscribe and get a free music-only episode. The Irish and Celtic Music Podcast is happening March 8th, Sunday, March 8th from 12 to 6 p.m. at the Lost Druid Brewery in Avondale Estates, Georgia. You can spend an afternoon surrounded by live Celtic and folk music from Kinfolk, the Muckers, May Will Bloom, and Mark Gunn. Grab a pint, enjoy the tunes, and share the energy of a true Celtic gathering. While the music plays, explore our arts market filled with handmade crafts, arts, and unique gifts from local creators. It's a celebration of music, creativity, and community all in one place. Come for the songs, stay for the spirit. We'll see you at the Lost Druid on March 8th, and this is a free event where you can also get your very own album pin. We kicked off the show with Boxing Robin. That was Clare to Donegal Jigs from their album The View From Here. Next up is Alex Sturbaum with Irishman's Heart to the Ladies, Hills of Glenorchy, and When the Cock Crows, It Is Day. This is from his album, Slash.
I wish that I could hold to you when day is done, till life is through. But all I have to hold on to are these memories and moments. I try so hard to be at peace, to still my mind, catch and release, from walking tall to on my knees. It's these memories and moments. Now back again, back to the top. Pray that it will end, but it'll never stop. It is waiting there, up around the bend. The river flows, it'll never end. The weaver pulls her endless thread. She dreams awake, oh, she dreams in bed. She hears the words he never said in her memories and moments. Now back again, back to the top. Pray that it will end, but it'll never stop. It is waiting there, up around the bend. The river flows, it'll never end. I live for love, that's what I do. There's love in me, oh, there's love in you. With a broken voice, our song is true. In these memories and moments, in these memories and moments, in these memories and moments. In these memories and moments.
time there was Irish ways and Irish laws, villages of Irish blood, waking in the morning, waking in the morning. Then the Vikings came around, turned us up and turned us down, started building boats and towns. They tried to change our living, tried to change our living. Cromwell and his soldiers came, started centuries of shame, but they could not make us turn. We are a river flowing, we're a river flowing. Again, the soldiers came, burnt our houses, stole our grain, shot the farmers in their fields, working for a living, working for a living. We have been down. The secret of the water sound has kept the spirit of the man above the pain ascending, above the pain ascending. Today the struggle carries on. I wonder, will I live so long to see the gates being opened up to a people and their freedom, a people and their freedom.
After Alex Sturbaum came the Drowsy Lads with Memories and Moments from Time Flies, then Nerea the Fiddler with A Moment of Absence from her album Off the Beaten Path. And we finish up the set with a new single by Erin, Ruth, along with Autumn Rhodes. That was Irish Ways and Irish Laws. I want your feedback. What are you doing today while listening to the podcast? You can send a written comment along with a picture of what you're doing while listening. You can also send some audio in of you performing some Celtic music so I can use it later in the year in a podcast. Send me an email, follow@bestcelticmusic.net. Igor Kondrativ emailed, "Hi, glad to meet you. My name is Igor. I'm the frontman of a band playing Celtic folk music in the Balkans, mostly Irish pub songs, but we also compose our own music in this genre, and we are glad to share it with you. Our band is a story of Russian musicians who moved to the Balkans about 4 to 5 years ago, formed the band, and now playing actively in Montenegro, Serbia, and Bosnia. Maybe you might be interested in us and in our music in your podcast." Thank you so much, Igor, for dropping me a line. As I tell all of the bands who want to be featured on the podcast, it's very simple. Complete the permission form at 4celts.com. That's the number 4celts.com. It takes you to a page where you can submit your band for giving permission to be played on the podcast, and it's super easy. So go do that. I would love to get your music. I listened to the track. It sounds fantastic. So thank you for sharing it, and I look forward to playing you on the podcast in the future. Patrick Reiger emailed a photo. "Hi, Mark. My family and I and a few friends saw the band Rich Patrick Celtic Music on December 10th at Mulaney's Harp and Fiddle Irish Pub in Pittsburgh. The band is made up of Sue Borowski, who plays fiddle, mandolin, and flute, her husband Jim Borowski playing the bodhrán, and Rich Lang on acoustic guitar. They have played at the Harp and Fiddle before, but as one of a few bands during a holiday show. Tonight, the stage was all theirs, and the reception of the crowd was very good. Rich Patrick plays a mix of Irish music, they really like the Pogues, with some holiday music thrown in. Sue and I met at least 15 years ago when she played in the lanes at the Pittsburgh Renaissance Festival. With some Rennies coming to the show, she made sure her band learned a health to the company, which was thrilling. We're hoping the management of Harp and Fiddle invites them back and they get scheduled for a weekend. We have a number of friends who wanted to be there, but being a Wednesday, they couldn't make it. Thanks so much, Patrick. Of course, you can see that photo in the show notes for episode number 747. But I really appreciate all you're doing for your local Celtic community and showing up and supporting the bands. I want to remind all of you that, the best way to support Celtic music is live. The best way to enjoy Celtic music is live. Yes, we can't always do that, but it really makes a huge difference for the bands because, we all enjoy playing live, in fact, or most of us at least. So make sure you head on out there. And you can do also what Patrick and many others have done, which is, if you don't have Celtic music in your community, start your own organization. There's a surprising number of people who are interested in Celtic music. And I say this as we head up to St. Patrick's month. The Irish month is coming, and it's incredible how many people love Celtic music and culture, but they don't get to celebrate it all year long, except, on St. Patrick's Day, which is a shame. And I think a lot of people would actually enjoy it more if it was more readily available and if it was, they could get involved in a community. So, build your own community, get something rolling, and hopefully we can keep building Celtic music around the globe. All right, let's get back to the music. Tulua is up next with Rambling Boys of Pleasure from their album No Coming, No Going.
Ye rambling boys of pleasure, give ear unto these lines I write. Although I am a rover, in rambling I take great delight. I cast my mind on a handsome girl, who oftentimes she does me slight. My mind is never easy until my true love's in my sight. Down by unflary gardens, where me and my true love do meet, I took her in my arms, and unto her gave kisses sweet. She bade take love easy, just as the leaves fall from the tree. But I, being young and foolish, with my own true love could not agree. Second time that I met my love, I thought that her heart was surely mine. My darling girl has changed her mind. Gold is the root of all evil, although it bears a glistening hue. 'Cause money's the lad and the lass do part, though a heart like mine be e'er so true. And I wish I was in Belfast town, and my true love along with me, and money in my pocket to keep her in good company. Liquor to be plenty, a flowing glass on every side. Hard fortune would ne'er daunt me, for I am young and the world is wide.
There now knocking the window pane? Who is that there now knocking the window pane? Who is that there now knocking the window pane? It's only me, says Cunla. Cunla dear, don't come any near to me. Cunla dear, don't come any near to me. Cunla dear, don't come any near to me. Maybe I shouldn't, says Cunla. Now who is that there now tickling the toes of me? Who is that there now tickling the toes of me? Who is that there now tickling the toes of me? It's only me, says Cunla. Cunla dear, don't come any near to me. Cunla dear, don't come any near to me. Cunla dear, don't come any near to me. Maybe I shouldn't, says Cunla. Who is that there now tickling the ties of me? Who is that there now tickling the ties of me? Who is that there now tickling the ties of me? It's only me, says Cunla. Cunla dear, don't come any near to me. Cunla dear, don't come any near to me. Cunla dear, don't come any near to me. Maybe I shouldn't, says Cunla. Maybe I shouldn't, says Cunla. there now knocking the window pane? Who is that there now knocking the window pane? Who is that there now knocking the window pane? It's only me, says Cunla. Cunla dear, don't come any near to me. Cunla dear, don't come any near to me. Cunla dear, don't come any near to me. Maybe I shouldn't, says Cunla. Cunla dear, don't come any near to me. Cunla dear, don't come any near to me. Cunla dear, don't come any near to me. Maybe I shouldn't, says Cunla.
Banbridge town in the county down, one morning last July. From a boring green came a sweet Callán, and she smiled as she passed me by. She looked so neat from her two bare feet to the sheen of her nut brown hair. Such a coaxsome elf, sure I'd scratched myself just to see I was really there. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the brown Callán that I met at the county down. As she onward sped, sure I scratched my head, and I looked with a feeling rare. And I said, says I, to a passer-by, who's that maid with the nut brown hair? He smiled at me, and he said, says he, that's the gem of old Ireland's crown. Young Rosie McGann from the banks of the Bad, she's a star of the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the brown Callán that I met at the county down. Fair, she'll be surely there, so I'll dress in my Sunday clothes, with my shoes shone bright and my hat cocked right, for a smile from the nut brown rose. No pipe I'll smoke, no horse I'll yoke, till my plough is a rust-coloured brown, till the smiling bride from my own fireside is the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the brown Callán that I met at the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the brown Callán that I met at the county down.
what did betide for it being on Christmas morning? Out for recreation we went on a tramp, and we met Sergeant Napper and Corporal Vamp, and a little wee drummer intending to camp, for the day being pleasant and charming. Good morning, the sergeant did cry, and the same to you, gentlemen, we did reply, intending no harm, but meant to pass by, for it being on Christmas morning. But says he, my fine fellows, if you would enlist, it's 10 guineas in gold I will slip in your fist, and a crown in the bargain for to kick up the dust, and drink the king's health in the morning. For a soldier he will lead a very fine life, and he always is blessed with a charming young wife, and he pays all his debts without sorrow or strife, and he always lives pleasant and charming. And a soldier he always is decent and clean, in the finest of clothing he's constantly seen, while other poor fellows go dirty and mean, and sup on pin gruel in the morning. Says Arthur, I wouldn't be proud of your clothes, for you only the lend of them, as I suppose, and you dare not change them one night, for you know, if you do you'll be flogged in the morning. And although that we may be here single and free, we take great delight in our own company, and we have no desire strange places to see, although that your offers are charming. And we have no desire to take your advance, all hazards and dangers we'd part our own chance, for you'd have no scruples to send us to France, where we would get shot without warning. Oh, now says the sergeant, I'll have no such chat, and I neither will take it from spalpeen or brat, for if you insult me with one other word, I'll cut off your heads in the morning. And then Arthur and I, we soon drew our swords, and we scarce gave them time to answer in course, when a trusty shillelagh came over their heads, and bade them take that as fair warning. And their old rusty rapiers that hung by their side, we flung them as far as we could in the tide. Now take them out, devils, cried Arthur McBride, and temper their edge in the morning. And the wee little drummer, we flattened his pow, and we made a foot all of his rowdy dow-dow, threw it in the tide for to rock and to row, and bade it a tedious returning. And we having no money, paid them off in cracks, and we paid no respect to their two bloody backs, for we lathered them there like a pair of wet sacks, and left them for dead in the morning. And so to conclude and to finish disputes, we obligingly asked if they wanted recruits, for we were the lads who would give them hard clouts, and bid them look sharp in the morning.
After Tulua came ISHNA, another single they released from their album Slí Amach. That album, I believe, is out at the end of February, so stay tuned for that. Sue Tillotson and Jim Cunningham were after that with Star of the County Down from Waterhorse. Then came Altan with the House of Baoithín selection from their album Donegal. And we finished up the set with Arthur McBride by Low Power Trio from their album Dirty Old Town. Thank you, patrons of the podcast. Week after week, the Irish and Celtic Music Podcast keeps going strong thanks to supporters like you. Your patronage powers more than just another episode. It builds bridges between artists and audiences around the globe, connecting Celtic music lovers from Dublin to Denver, from Glasgow to Sao Paulo. Behind every episode is a team working to bring you the best sound engineering that makes the music shine, eye-catching visuals, the weekly Celtic Music Magazine, promotion that reaches new ears, and here's the important part, purchasing music directly from independent Celtic artists who pour their hearts into every track. If you're not yet a patron, here's what you're missing out on. Episodes before anyone else hears them. Music-only versions, perfect for background listening or to just rock out to. Free MP3 downloads to build your collection. Behind-the-scenes stories and exclusive artist interviews, and your voice in selecting the Celtic Top 20. A heartfelt thanks to our newest and ongoing supporters, Maya Lazar, Fuzzy, and Ellen Dern. Here is your 3-step plan to support the podcast. Number 1, go to our Patreon page. Number 2, decide how much you want to pledge every month. $4, $12, $25. Number 3, keep listening to the Irish and Celtic Music Podcast to celebrate Celtic culture through music. You can become a generous patron of the podcast on Patreon at songhinge.com. Ian Alistair Gosbee is up next. From his album Ray of Sunshine, this is Grace.
My heart was racing while running for the door. I forgot the bags I had to go back for. My knees were shaking when I tried to move. I didn't know much, but right there I knew. Waiting for the moment to finally arrive. I'm always here, right by your side. I feel pain, my palms begin to sweat. I stay calm, I say underneath my breath, and take it in. Don't forget, today's the day your new life begins. Remember how
children a life with a story to tell. I remember it well. He'll tell you a story, those stories are living. They kill to keep going, then leave you behind in the dust. They leave you. So tell, oh, be ready at dawn, the white gypsy arrives. Yes, they tell, oh, keep ready your eyes, the white gypsy arrives. Have you the words? There's a chance that you'll find a way. And have you those visions of places so far away? The stories beguiled a few patrons and merchants. The visions he painted, such faraway places to see. Then he spoke to me. I said, let's talk of nothing, 'cause nothing is easy, and nothing is all that I know about anyhow. Speak to me, and we'll tell. Oh, be ready at dawn, the white gypsy arrives. Yes, we'll tell. Oh, keep ready your eyes, the white gypsy arrives. Have you the words? There's a chance that you'll find a way. And have you those visions of places so far away? The road came to take him, his life it was part of the land. Connemara to Dublin and Dingletown. Oh, no peace to be found. They say when you die you can't take nothing with you, but the caravan man gets to carry his life on through. Right on through. And we'll tell, oh, be ready at dawn, the white gypsy arrives. Yes, we'll tell, oh, keep ready your eyes, the white gypsy arrives. Oh, we'll tell, oh, be ready at dawn, the white gypsy arrives. Yes, we'll tell, oh, keep ready your eyes, the white gypsy arrives. The white gypsy arrives. The road came to greet him, a caravan traveller, a wife and 2 children, a life with a story to tell.
They whipped her and they let her go, young bridie. Pretty was the farm and pretty was she. They whipped her and they let her go, young bridie. Schoolgirl from Gosbee. I set sail from Cobb, they left young bridie. Pretty was she on the river Lee. Setting sail from Cobb, they left young bridie. Schoolgirl from Gosbee. So that she kept with her all these many years, giving to her children for all the joy and tears. And it takes her back to once along the Lee. Schoolgirl from Gosbee. Statue grand, and so it came for Bridie. Pretty was liberty and pretty was she, a statue grand and so it came for Bridie, a schoolgirl from Coolby. Oh, a family came and so it did for Bridie. Handsome were they and pretty was she, a family came and so it did for Bridie, the mother from Coolby. Something she kept with her all those many years, given to her children for all the joy and tears, and it takes her back to the walks along the Lee, the schoolgirl from Coolby. Oh, they whipped her and they let her go, young Bridie. Pretty was the farm and pretty was she. They whipped her and they let her go, young Bridie, the schoolgirl from Coolby.
After Ian Alistair Gosbee came Ironwood with The White Gypsy from their album Gretna Green. I feel like they should have a new album out. I have to go look that up in a moment. Then came Callán with Young Bridie. That's from their album Bruddy Callán. And we finish up the set with Big Red by Irish Millie from her album Grace. I hope you enjoyed this show. If you did, please go vote in the Celtic Top 20 for 2026. This is our way of finding the best songs and artists each and every year. You can vote for as many songs and tunes that inspire you in each episode. Your vote helps me create this year's best Celtic music episode. So go get those votes in. You only have 3 weeks to vote this year, so cast your vote as soon as possible. We're going to finish up the set with the Irish Rovers. This is Across the Western Ocean from their album Drunken Sailor. Thank you so much for listening, being here, supporting the music, and telling friends. I really appreciate it. Here's the Irish Rovers. Sláinte.
As I was walking down the street across the Western Ocean, a young lassie I didn't meet across the Western Sea. She was the beauty by the stern across the Western Ocean, and for her treasures I did yearn across the Western Sea. Oh, when we reach the other shore across the Western Ocean, we'll drink like hell, we'll rant and roar across the Western Sea.
She asked me if I'd stand a treat
across the Western Ocean.
I will, says I, for one so sweet
across the Western Sea.
Up to her quarters we did go
across the Western Ocean.
I kissed her from her head to toe
across the Western Sea. Oh, when we reach the other shore across the Western Ocean, we'll drink like hell, we'll rant and roar across the Western Sea.
We took no rest, we forged ahead
across the Western Ocean.
We rocked and rolled around the bed
across the Western Sea.
Then heavy footsteps on the stairs
across the Western Ocean. Oh dear,
says she, my husband's there
across the Western Sea. Oh, when we reach the other shore across the Western Ocean, we'll drink like hell, we'll rant and roar across the Western Sea.
I left from bed, put on me clothes
across the Western Ocean.
His fist had found me pair of nose
across the Western Sea.
He shook me like a ragged doll
across the Western Ocean.
I was kicked about like an old football
across the Western Sea. Oh, when we reach the other shore across the Western Ocean, we'll drink like hell, we'll rant and roar across the Western Sea. I knew right well across the Western Ocean. So down the stairs I flew like hell across the Western Sea. Come sailor boys, wherever you be across the Western Ocean, I hope yous all take mind of me across the Western Sea. Oh, when we reach the other shore across the Western Ocean, we'll drink like hell, we'll rant and roar across the Western Sea. Oh, when we reach the other shore across the Western Ocean, we'll drink like hell, we'll rant and roar across the Western Sea.
Support for this program comes from Hank Woodward. Support for this program comes from Dr. Annie Lurkowski of Centennial Animal Hospital in Corona, California. Support for this program comes from international speaker Joseph Dumond, teaching the ancient roots of the Gaelic people. Learn more about their origins at sightedmoon.com. Support for this program comes from Cascadia Cross-Border Law Group, creating transparent borders for more than 25 years, serving Alaska and the world. Find out more at cascadialawalaska.com. The Irish and Celtic Music Podcast is produced by Mark Gunn, the Celt Father, and our patrons on Patreon. The show was edited by Mitchell Peterson with graphics by Miranda Nelson Designs. Visit our website to follow the show. You'll find a link to all the artists played in this episode. Todd Wiley is the editor of the Celtic Music Magazine. Subscribe to get 34 Celtic MP3s for free. Plus, you'll get 7 weekly news items about what's happening with Celtic music and culture online. Best of all, you will connect with your Celtic heritage. Please tell one friend about this podcast. Word of mouth is the absolute best way to support any creative endeavor. Finally, remember, clean energy isn't just good for the planet, it's good for your wallet. Solar and wind are now the cheapest power sources in history. Too many politicians would rather protect billionaires than help working families save on their bills. So real change starts when we stop allowing the ultra-rich to write our energy policy and run our government. Let's choose affordable, renewable power Clean energy means lower costs, more freedom, and a planet that can actually breathe. Promote Celtic culture through music at CelticMusicPodcast.com.